Here's a bit about the ancient grid method. Have you ever tried it? So I start off by sourcing a free-to-use image of a horse on Pixabay and then using the drawing grid app to superimpose a grid over the top. Then I use the same amount of squares to draw my own grid on cartridge paper, and then it's just a matter of matching square for square what's in the square in your reference image to the square on your paper. If it's a complicated image, it can be quite tricky to match. So the drawing grid app does actually allow you to add letters and numbers to each square to make it a bit more like a grid reference. Draw your grid faintly. I had to do it heavier for the camera so it showed up. The heavier the grid, the harder it is to erase. But obviously if you're using acrylics or gouache or oils, then it will paint over. And then I erase the grid and then work on the shading and tone. I used a separate printout of the reference image without the grid to make it a bit easier. So there we are. There's the grid method, and here's the finished piece. Have you ever used it?